Fala aí galera, vamos começar o gameplay aqui do jogo Bloodstained. Espero que vocês gostem. Vamos começar um novo jogo. O jogo tem inspiração total em Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died. And though the Church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know how you feel. But the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to...
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years.
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Esse jogo segue a linha do RPG, né? Bem o estilo Castlevania mesmo. Que a gente já conhece.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of
Muito
business
bom.
is to...
I'll take care of it.
Ela pode conjurar os fragmentos dos próprios inimigos.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal...
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start
I know my body's limits better than anyone. And I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Castelo, tá vendo?
Then they
Castelo.
can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
É bem a linha Castlevania mesmo.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to...
Vestido de camponês. Ele aumenta a defesa, aumenta o poder da mente. Ela vai ficando mais forte, né? Ficou. De absorver o poder desse monstro aqui, só que gasta minha segunda barra de energia ali de baixo. Anel enferrujado. Vai ficando mais forte. Show. Vou usar essa faca aqui no começo. A gente vê como que é. Faquinha bem simples. Mais uma poção. A túnica. A túnica é mais fraca. Aqui vai ter umas dicas. Vai pegar bastante atributos. Aqui é para salvar o game, vamos salvar. Beleza. Opa. Vai ter aqui embaixo mesmo. Faixa na cabeça. Opa, aumenta a defesa. Bom. Opa, passagem secreta. Segue bem a linha Castlevania mesmo. Projéteis. Legal. Dá pra atacar de longe. Boa. Isso vai pegar bastante habilidade, né? De acordo com o desempenho do game. Passando o jogo. Tem baú aqui que eu peguei. Tem um mapa do navio. Zoom. Espada curta. Mais forte, hein? Vamos ficar com ela então. Mais uma dica. Pelo pra frente o X. Desfira chute giratório. Repetindo o mesmo comando. Sapatilha de Kung Fu. Eu tenho ela. Vamos dar uma olhada. Legal. Ah, já acabou. Vou gravar de novo. Galera, se estiver gostando, não esquece de deixar um gostei no vídeo. Ajuda muito o nosso canal. Bacana. Vamos continuar com a nossa espada. Espada curta, sim. Cachecol. Aumenta um pouquinho. Legal que ela fica, né, com o cachecol, olha lá. Provavelmente eu não posso ir porque acho que ela vai pegar algum super pulo, pois espadão. Deve ser mais forte, porém deve ser mais lenta, né? Bem mais lenta. Subir de nível. Na passagem agora eu posso voltar pra cá. forte. Primeiro. Aquela porta ali é diferente, hein? Acho que deve ser o primeiro boss. Vamos gravar aqui. Eu não peguei o fragmento desse que voa. Só tem um aqui? Eu tinha visto aqui. Com certeza ela tem dois pontos. Difícil, hein, vir seu fragmento. Isso, hein? Deixa quieto. Deixa quieto. Vamos direto pro boss, que ali eu tenho certeza que é um boss.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Bela adormecida.
Sheeple,
Dormiu por
tell
10
me
anos
you
também,
didn't
né?
do this. It doesn't
Tem que
make any
acordar.
sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did
was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me... Our power doesn't make us good or bad. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jebel, we must return.
Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Debo, wait!
Olha, cara, o primeiro boss. Até dos inimigos. Tentáculos esmagadores.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jebel.
Nossa, começou agora o jogo, galera.
Bloodstained.
Nossa, sensacional, sensacional. Galera, se estiver gostando, deixa um gostei e se inscreve no nosso canal, que aqui a gente vai ter uma série muito boa desse jogo.
Was this a village? What happened to it?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
O gráfico desse jogo tá lindo. Deixa eu ver ele. Tinha a opção de falar com ele aqui.
Promise you'll be careful. I just hope that she's still safe.
Sapo gigante.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
A igreja.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger. But she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't...
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Tem alguma coisa? Não.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Chegamos numa área segura, né, sem nenhum tipo de monstro. Vamos lá dar uma explorada.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me, but the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here. So, what'll it be?
Aqui ele faz... Pode fazer armas... Pode fazer... armaduras... Tem essa espada aqui que dá pra fazer.
I'll go with this.
Criar e equipar.
I like it.
Bacana. Chapéu de pirata. Vamos lá, chapéu de
I'll go
pirata.
with this.
There, all done.
Aumenta a defesa, a inteligência e a mente. Não. Bem, vamos lá de novo. Anel. Anel seguro. Preparar. Esse aqui é para preparar pratos.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and...
I understand.
Legal.
Also, the demon
Ela
crystal you've
fica com o
obtained,
chapéu.
the shards, those can be
Todo item que a
transmuted
gente
the same
equipa,
way
ela
as
fica
items. Each shard
equipada
requires
mesmo.
specific
Bacana.
materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been... If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Da hora, ela fica... Essa espada que a gente pegou, ó. Boa.
Miriam, welcome.
Dominique.
Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the...
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even...
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy... You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power. But there is, and more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
may accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
Vender os fragmentos pra poder ganhar dinheiro pra comprar novos
I know you're
itens.
looking out for me.
É um RPGzinho, né, galera? É um RPGzinho.
I
Cara,
think that explains everything.
tô gostando muito.
Now,
Espero
would
que
you
vocês
like to
tenham
have a
gostado.
look around?
Vocês também estejam gostando.
What are you looking to buy?
Pode comprar poção.
Is this right?
Poção.
Then we have a deal.
Pra esse aqui.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Nossa, 2.000? Muito dinheiro.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
Chave da aldeia.
So there are still demons outside. Oh, they're so scary.
there. It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband... Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you.
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded,
All right.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Tem umas questzinhas, umas missões pra fazer. Vou aceitar uma aqui. Aqui. Isso aqui deve ser algum portal para viagens rápidas. Orelhas de elfo. Ah, ela fica com as orelhas, cara. Muito bom. Entrada do castelo. Pegar, acho que uns 2 pulos aí. Vai dar mão. piscina de sangue. Tem uma passagem ali, mas não dá pra passar não. Bom, vamos ver o que tem aqui. Opa, gravar. Galera, vamos encerrar o vídeo por aqui. Essa foi a nossa primeira parte do nosso gameplay. A gente continua na nossa próxima parte, beleza? Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Quem gostou, não esquece de deixar um like aí pra gente. Se inscreve no canal, beleza? Valeu!